Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome back to our bid to find the best team in Major League Baseball history. Today it is the turn of the Minnesota Twins / Washington Senators, as I've just found out. So it's going to be the 1924 Senators, who are the same franchise, and then they'll be playing the 91 Minnesota Twins, and we will see who is the best in franchise history to go and then represent the franchise against the rest of baseball. So this is going to be a one-off game. We default to modern era game strategies and disable injuries, World Series squads or rosters, I should say, if available. So let's go set this up and see who's playing. So these are the rosters for both teams. A few familiar names in the 24 Senators. Goose Goslin, obviously, how could we ever forget that name? And one or two that we've already seen as well in the 91 Minnesota side. Chuck Knobloch. I didn't realize he played for them. So Paul Sorrento, I think we've seen already as well, haven't we? So going to be interesting. Let's get the lineups. All right, so here we go. Leading off the 24 Senators is Sam Rice in right field. It is Pinky Hargrave. It's another great name from the 20s. Pinky Hargrave at third base is batting second. Goose Goslin, I think what everybody's favorite, is batting third in left field. Joe Judge, we had him somewhere before as well, cleans up at first base. Muddy Rule at catcher is batting 5. Nemo Leopold is center field at 6. Bucky Harris at second base bats 7. Roger Peckinpah it probably is, isn't it? He bats 8 at shortstop. Walter Johnson is on the mound. And then for the 91 Twins, and this is the first World Series, I think they played the Phillies, if I remember correctly, or was it the Braves? I'm sure this is the first World Series I ever saw. Chuck Knobloch is batting first at second. Kirby Puckett is a name I remember from that series all these years later. Bats second in left field. Shane Mack in left field, bats 3. Kent Herbrecht, let's go with that, cleans up at first base. Brian Harper catches at 5. Randy Bush in right field, bats 6. Scott Lewis, is that how you pronounce that one? Bats 7 at third base. Greg Garnay at shortstop, bats 8. And Kevin Tapani is on the mound. So welcome to Minnesota. It'll be Rice to lead us off. A big thank you to all my channel members and Patreons as they scroll across the bottom there. If you do enjoy what I'm doing and want to support the channel, there's links for all that sort of stuff in the description. But let's get some baseball going, as that is popped away into left field for 1 away. And it is Pinky Hargrave now coming up to bat. A 2-0 pitch. And that is fairly well hit. It is leaving in left field, and Pinky Hargrave has given the 1924 Washington Senators / Twins a 1-0 lead. There is a big part of me that thinks, just give it to the Twins, but no, like the 91 Twins, let them represent everybody. But it is the same franchise, and they did make a World Series, so I think kind of have to go and have a playoff. And Joe Judge will come up now after Goose Goslin struck out. And Judge will join him back in the dugout, and that'll end the top of the first. But 1-0 to the 24 side. And it'll be Chuck Knobloch to lead us off. It is a 1-2 pitch. And that is into left field for a leadoff single. So it would have been the 95 Yankees that we saw, was it 98? 98, I think it was, wasn't it, that we saw Chuck Knobloch. Kirby Puckett. First pitch. And that is going to get through. If I remember correctly, Kirby Puckett was quite good in that. It must have been good. I think I remember him hitting a couple of home runs. And like I say, it was the first World Series that I ever watched. Because I would have been 9 in 91. And I was playing T-ball. So I think my mum or dad, someone was recording the World Series for me. It must have been on some weird TV channel in early 90s Australia. But anyway, we've got 2 on 2 out now as Brian Harper comes up to bat. A 1-2, and that is a strikeout to end the first. So it is the Senators, the 24 Senators in the lead. Muddy Rule will lead us off. It's an 0-1 pitch, and he has got that sharply hit the third base. It is stopped, but there won't be a plate. Oh, it's an error. That seems harsh. Alright, so in comes Nemo. A 1-1. Bunt, and it is... oh, another error. Tell you what, the 91 Twins are not helping themselves here. So we've got 2 on, 2 errors, no hits, and Bucky Harris at the plate. First pitch. That could be a double plate, which would relieve some pressure. It's just 1. So they get the man at second. Runners at the corners, 1 away for Peckinpah. A 2-0, and that could be a double play as well, which would be useful if it could end the inning, but they just get 1. Another run comes across the plate, And it is 2 runs, 1 hit, and runner at first with 1 away for Walter Johnson, who is the pitcher, is he not? He's one of their better hitters by the looks of things, and he gets himself a 2-out single. Back to the top for Sam Rice. And that is going to be caught in right field. That'll end the second, but it is a run, a hit, and 2 errors. It will be Randy Bush to lead off the bottom of the second. It is an 0-1 pitch. And, oh, Randy Bush has absolutely crushed it over right field. And it is 2-1. The 91 Twins are very much on the board. And, yeah, it will be interesting to see where this game goes from here now, won't it? Because there was just a risk that was going to start to drift away. Scott Lewis comes up to bat now. An 0-2 pitch. And that is a strikeout for 108. In comes Greg Garnay. Another first pitch swing. Garnay has popped it up, and that'll be caught in right field for 2 down. Which will mean Tapani will come up to bat. It's a 1-2 pitch. And the pitcher strikes out, as they tend to do, and that'll do it for the second. But 2-1. It's a really good game so far. Pinky Hargrave, who of course sent one over in the left field fans. First time up, a 1-2 pitch. This time he grounds it to the third baseman for 1-away. Up will come Goose Goslin, who's 0 for 1. A 2-2 pitch. And Goose strikes out. I think he struck out last time too, didn't he? Joe Judge now. He's 0 for 1. It is a 3-1 pitch. He walks. So 2 out, 1 on now for Muddy Rule. 1-1. And there goes the runner. Is he going to get there? Oh, it's close. I think he just did. So runner in scoring position now. Can Muddy drive one in? Oh, it's a wonderful stop from the shortstop. So it's an infield hit. But runners at the corners now with 2 out and Nemo at the plate. He walked, I think, last time around. This time around, he grounds it to the third baseman to end the inning. So for the first time, the 24 Senators do not score. And it'll be Knobloch to lead us off, and he is 1 for 1. First pitch swing. And that is up the middle. So Knobloch goes 2 for 2. And let's see what we can do from here. Kirby Puckett now, who's 1 for 1. An 0-1 pitch. Kirby, oh, it's a double play. It is very much a double play. So 2 out, none on. And it is Shane Mack. 0 for 1 he is today. First pitch. An 0-0 pitch. Oh, Mr. Mack. Wow, that is second tier. And we are tied at 2. 406 feet. And the 91 Twins have dragged themselves back into this one, even with the errors. That was a rocket off the bat, wasn't it? Herbeck now. He's 0 for 1. It is a 1-0 pitch. And I tell you what, you look at some of the power that both teams have in their lineups. The Twins could be a bit of a dark horse when we get to the sort of the knockout round proper. But anyway, that'll do it for that. We go to the 4th. Bucky Harris will lead off the inning. Gets a full count. And that is straight up. It'll be caught in foul territory for 1-away. In comes Roger Peckinpah. He is 0 for 1, though he did drive in a run last time up. This time he draws a 4-pitch walk. And Walter Johnson now comes up. He got a hit last time, of course. This time that could be a double play. Will they get the play at second? They go for it. Did they get it? Yes. So 2 out, runner at first for Sam Rice, who is 0 for 2. An 0-1 pitch. And that is through. So it will be runners at first and second with 2 away now. And it'll be Pinky Hargrave, who already has 1 home run today. An 0-1 pitch. And Pinky into center field. That will be caught. And that'll do it for the top of the 4th. Alright, Harper now, 0 for 1. Let's see what he can do. A 1-1 pitch. And Harper's hit that well. Harper's hit it very well. And the 91 Twins go in front. 3 solo home runs. And that is them in front. 418 feet. And they certainly have a bit of power in that lineup of theirs, don't they? In comes Randy Bush now, hit a home run last time up. A 2-0 pitch. And Randy has got that through, has he? Yes. So it is a single. And it'll bring up Scott Lewis, who is 0 for 1. Another first pitch swing. Lewis down towards first base. It is just one. Is it? Do they get the double play? Perhaps. Over the second. And Bush is out. So they do turn a double, like a reverse double play. First, then second. So Garnet will come in with 2 out, none on. It's a 2-1 pitch. And that is into center field. It should be caught. It will be caught. And that'll do it for the 4th. So for the first time, the 91 Twins are in front going into the 5th inning. And it'll be Goose Goslin to lead things off. He is 0 for 2. It is an 0-2 pitch. And Goslin into left field. And that'll be a leadoff single. So tying run is aboard. And it'll be Joe Judge now, who is 0 for 1. A 1-2. Judge thinks about it, half swings, and then goes and takes a seat. That is 1 away. Muddy Rule is 1 for 2. It's a 1-1. And Muddy with a ground ball to the first baseman. They get 1. It's just the lead runner at second, so there'll be 2 out, runner at first. And Nemo will be next up. He is 0 for 1. It's a 1-1 pitch. And Nemo grounds it to the shortstop, which should be that. It is. So the 91 Twins will bat in the 5th. 3-2 ahead, and Sorrento pinch hitting to lead things off. 0-1. And that is hit into left field, and that should be caught, and that'll be 1 away. Up now will come Chuck Knobloch, who is 2 for 2. It's an 0-2 pitch. And Knobloch has hit it into center field. Is it over? No, it's a leaping catch, a very good catch in fact. And that is 2 away for Kirby Puckett, who is 1 for 2. It is a 3-1 pitch. Is Kirby going to get on base? No, as he pops it up into right field to end the 5th. So it's 3-2 as we go into the 6th. And it'll be Terry Leach coming onto the mound to face Bucky Harris, who is 0 for 2. It is a 2-1 pitch. And it is hit into right field. It is hit into deep right field. It's off the wall. And it is going to be a triple, a leadoff triple for Bucky Harris. So tying run at third, none out, and Peckinpah at the plate, who is 0 for 1 with an RBI already today. A 1-2 pitch, and Pecky. That looked a little harsh. High end inside, potentially. Walter Johnson now comes up to bat. He's 1 for 2. First pitch swing. And Walter gets one into left field. It's a good catch. Is it going to drive in a run? It looks like it is. And the pitcher has tied up the game. So it is 3-3 in the top of the 6th with 2 out. And it is Sam Rice to the plate, who is 1 for 3. It's a 2-2 pitch. And Rice into left field. Oh, it's another good catch out there. And we'll go to the bottom of the 6th, tied at 3. It will be Mack to lead us off, and of course he crushed one last time up. It's a full count, and he strikes out, 1 away. I've got a cat hair in my nose. It is Herbeck, who is 0 for 2. It's a 1-0 pitch, and Herbeck hits it well into left field. That'll be a single. And, well, the go-ahead run is on base, and Harper's at the plate. He is 1 for 2. He hit a home run last time up as well, of course, an 0-1. And that is well hit over second base into center field. Does it get the runner over to third? It is yes. So, go-ahead run is at third. Runners at the corners with 1 away. And Randy Bush at the plate. He is 2 for 2 with a home run. Full count, and he has struck out looking. And that will mean Chili Davis will be coming up to pinch hit now. Can he be a hero? It's an 0-1, and Davis dribbles it in front of the plate. And he is not quick enough to get there, and that'll do it for the 6th. So we are tied going into the 7th. It'll be Carl Willis coming onto the mound, and Pinky Hargrave at the plate. He is 1 for 3, but oh, what a one it was back in the 1st. And it's going to be an 0-1 pitch. And Pinky has sent it into center field, where it will be caught. And that'll be 1 away. Goose Goslin now, who's 1 for 3. It's a 2-1 pitch. And Goose gets it up the middle. So a 1-out single. And it'll bring up Joe Judge, who is 0 for 2. A 1-1. Judge into left center field. It drops in front. And it'll be runners at first and second. With one away and Muddy Rule at the plate. He is at 1 for 3. It's a full count. Muddy draws a walk. So it's loaded bases now for the 24 Washington Senators. And it's Nemo at the plate. He is 0 for 2. It's a 2-1 pitch. And, oh, is it a double play? They get the out at the plate, and that is it. So, 2 out. Tied at 3. Bucky Harris to the plate. He's 1 for 3. First pitch swing. Harris gets it into right field. That is going to score 2, you would imagine. And the 24 Washington Senators jump out to a 5-3 lead in the top of the 7th. Roger Peckinpah now. He is 0 for 2. He has 2 on, 2 out. First pitch swing. And he grounds that to the shortstop. Oh, and there's a 3rd error for the 91 Twins. And it's loaded bases again for the pitcher, Walter Johnson, who is 1 for 2. An 0-1 pitch. He gets away, and it's going to be 6-3. Oh, the 91 Twins have fallen in a heap in this one, haven't they? It's a 1-2 pitch. It's still not done this inning, of course. Runners at second and third. But that should be caught. And we will be stretching with the 91 Twins. They've only got themselves to blame. Let's see if they can have a comeback in these last 3 half innings. So welcome back. It is Walter Johnson continuing on the mound. Gagne. I was saying that so well. Greg Gagne. Anyway, he's walked. So we've got, what's his face on first. Al Newman is pinch hitting. No, he's not. He came into the game at third base for somebody. Let's see what he can do. First at bat. There goes Greg, even. And he gets there. So, runner at second. Can Newman move him around? He's hit it into right field, but that is not going to move anybody anywhere. 1 away. So we'll go back to the top of the order for Chuck Knobloch, who is 2 for 3. It's an 0-1 pitch. And Knobloch gets it into center field again. It may score a run. Do they send him? They do. And he is going to get there. So Knobloch, an RBI single, gets it back 6-4. And it'll be Greg Mogridge coming onto the mound. It is Kirby Puckett at the plate. He is 1 for 3. It's a 1-0 pitch. And Puckett has got it into right field. That'll drop in. Knobloch, slow to go, will stay at second. So we have the tying run aboard. Go-ahead run at the plate in the shape of Shane Mack, who's already hit a home run today. It's a 1-2 pitch. Mack gets it into right field. That should score Knobloch. I don't know that Puckett's going to make it from first. It is 6-5. Is it going to be 6-6? It might be, because Puckett is coming home, and it is 6-6. And they get to third, do they, as well? He is at third. So the 91 Twins come roaring back in the bottom of the 7th. It is 1 out. The go-ahead runs at third, and it is Herbeck at the plate. And he had the first pitch swing and will ground out to the shortstop. Runner will stay at third. And it is Harper with a chance. He is 2 for 3 with a home run. A 1-2 pitch. Can he put a ball in play? It's a good catch at third base. And it keeps us tied going into the 8th. David West to the mound, Sam Rice to the plate. He is 1 for 4. It's an 0-1 pitch. And it is hit into center field. Puckett is there. And makes the catch 1 away. Pinky Hargrave now. He is 1 for 4. Home run, of course, back in the first. A 1-0 pitch. And that is popped up. Is it? Yes, shortstop will go back. Make a simple catch. And that is 2 away for Goose Goslin now. He is 2 for 4. It is an 0-1 pitch. And Goose has got it over the shortstop. So he has a 2-out single. Goslin having a good day. And it brings up Joe Judge, who is 1 for 3. It is a 3-1 pitch. He gets himself on base. So 2 on, 2 out all of a sudden. And it is Muddy Rule, who is 1 for 3. A 1-1 pitch. Can Muddy do something here? Can he get the 24 Senators back in front? Oh, doesn't look like he can, or can he? It's an infield hit. There's no play for the shortstop. So, 2 out, loaded bases, top of the 8th, tied at 6. Nemo to the plate. He's 0 for 3. It's Dave West continuing on the mound. It's a full count as well. Oh, and he's walked in the go-ahead run. I would be spitting chips if I actually really cared who won. Bucky Harris comes up now. Can we get him out? It is a 2 for 4 day for him. It is another full count. And that might have been another walk, you know, but we'll get him at first. I say we, doesn't really matter. They get him at first. And it is 7-6 going into the bottom of the 8th. Randy Bush will lead off the inning. He is 2 for 3. It's an 0-1 pitch. And Randy Bush gets it into left field. It is over left field to the wall, so Randy should have at least a double. And the tying run is again in scoring position. What a game this has been. And can the 91 Twins hit back? It is Gene Larkin coming into pinch hit now. It is an 0-1 pitch. It is a ground ball to the first baseman. That'll get the runner over to third. So tying run 90 feet away with 1 out. Greg Garnay now, who is 0 for 2. A full count. Garnay strikes out. And it'll be Al Newman, 0 for 1 today. It is a 2-2 pitch. And he strikes out as well. And we'll go to the 9th. And it is the Washington Senators that have a 1-run lead. And it'll be Rick Aguilera coming out to the mound to face Peckinpah at the plate, who is 0 for 3. It is a full count. And it is a strikeout, so 1 away. In now will come Earl McNeely, who's pinch hitting. It is an 0-2 pitch. And he strikes out. Oh, that's a very harsh call, surely. But anyway, 2 away, Sam Rice. He's 1 for 5. It's a 1-1 pitch. And straight up it goes. That should be that. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th, and the 91 Twins will need 1 run to take us to extra inning. 2 runs will see them into the competition proper. It is Furpo Marbury at the mound. It is Chuck Knobloch, who is 3 for 4 at the plate. And it is a first pitch swing. Knobloch, oh, I don't think that's going to get it done. He grounds it to the second baseman. That is 1 away. Kirby Puckett now, who is 2 for 4. A full count. Kirby gets it through. Does he? Just about. Yes. So the go-ahead run is on base. Threaded the eye of the needle there, didn't he? 1 on, 1 out for Schmack, who is 2 for 4 with 3 RBIs. It's a 3-1 pitch. The winning run is on base. 2 on, 1 out. Hobrecht at the plate, who is 1 for 4. It's a 1-1 pitch. Hobrecht has lined it to the third baseman. Everybody gets back to their yes, so they're down to their final out. It is Brian Harper. He is 2 for 4. It is a 2-1 pitch. What is going to happen? Harper grounds it to the shortstop, and that'll be that. It is the 24 Washington Senators that will represent Minnesota. Makes perfect sense, doesn't it? So a great game, really enjoyable game of baseball. And yeah, the 24 Washington Senators, as I said, it is the same franchise. And yeah, that is who will be going into the competition proper with these teams. And I've got to say, I think that team might be a bit of a dark horse. They had a good pitcher that could hit. They've got some good power in their lineup as well. And I would not be surprised if they knock out a few teams on their way here. But we can see the teams that have qualified. Next up, we will wrap up the American League with the Oakland Athletics. And then we'll move on to the National League. And it is quickly coming up upon us when we will be starting this competition with a draw. If you are new to the channel, make sure you welcome, subscribe, like, all that kind of stuff. If you're a Twins fan, it'll be a bracket. The American League be 16 teams down to 1, National League 16 teams down to 1, and that's how we're going to determine the best team in baseball. So hopefully you are looking forward to that. I'll see you next time in Oakland. Take care.